Yo, what's up? We're going to set up a team here. Recruiting board and prospects.
Let's quickly walk through recruiting in EA Sports College Football 26. Our recruiting system follows a three-stage approach. Stage 1, add a player to your recruiting board. Once they're there, you can select actions to gain intel on what they value when it comes to committing to a school. These actions also help to get on a recruit's radar and can move you into their top schools. Once you're in a recruit's top 5, Stage 2 commences, allowing you to pitch to a player the things your school does well that they value. If you're having trouble finding interest that match, try to use the sway mechanic to get a recruit to change their mind. Finally, when a recruit is ready, Stage 3 is all about you closing on the recruit. It's at this point you can host the recruit on campus, allowing you to focus on specific school strengths in an effort to get a verbal commitment from the recruit before signing day.
All right, y'all. We got Florida State right off the bat. Let's get them.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium, inside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kick off to get this game underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles offense will get the first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Seminoles will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front. The Hawk
going for a big play right off the bat. And he ran away from the crowd. And
Touchdown!
Crimson Tide. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to start the season with a drive like that.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
Bring it, Florida State.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. They'll see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Castellanos. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The Noles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
That was a 3rd down this offense absolutely had to have. They're already down in this game, and so on 3rd down, you've got to find a way to win. And it's a nice job in the one-on-one, running a good route, creating some separation, quarterback throwing on time, and this offense stays on the field.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Sends it back in motion. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's all checked. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it up to 48. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defense
big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got it in the middle. It's Pittman. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going for it all. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your ass the ball.
Let's go, Williams!
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. He fires a bullet to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
To throw, it's Simpson. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop for the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. His protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll slide and avoid the big hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Noles line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rifles it down the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Tide! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've gotten nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go?
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often.
What you thinking there, Panda?
Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting
You
him on the
enjoying
ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Well, I'm just saying, you enjoying it.
Will send out the punt unit.
We're getting revenge.
Not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. He gets a block. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Instant, the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Now on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him
Back
to
up, Florida State.
The Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well, and they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball. And he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. He wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
Trying to keep it a little realistic.
Get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Not so much on the...
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Got it set up on the outside. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah.
Coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
35 seconds.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the...
Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field in the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Time to grab a refreshment since it's halftime.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Noles will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes a grab down the middle. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. It's probably pretty comforting for this offensive coordinator to know as soon as the game's kicked off, I can pretty much pencil in a 100-yard receiving day for this dude.
And I want to be the quarterback. I mean, that guy, it's always open, man, zone. I know I'm looking his way because he's going to catch the football. He's going to make big plays for me. So, yeah, I'm not surprised they're going to continue to highlight.
Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, Bama! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
If anybody wants to know, yes, I am controlling the people.
Lining up for the PAT.
I was lucky to find that hole.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 29 to Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From
Not my
inside
problem.
the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Looking for a gap. It's Allchuck.
Ain't worried about
He's
it.
knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to drive an
They use
answer. And the running game
poor
is not
glue
even.
anyways.
They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Yeah, I know a way they can protect the quarterback.
And the Seminoles
Put him
will
on the
punt this one
sideline.
away. 3 and out, they they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there and you run it back. He gets out there faster. He got a positive gain. Still a couple plays here left too.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the
touchdown, Crimson Tide, and they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Yeah, better change your address.
The lead remains in the gargantuan category. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for space. It's Alchuk. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Priority number 1, protecting your quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Noles decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling.
That ain't good.
Whatever you can to get there as a defender.
We're a long way.
Offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. And he'll be brought down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he
pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Williams. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
It'll be third and long. The give is to Williams. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Across the 25, he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown Tide. Once he got some room, it was over.
He already said the stadium.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And
they already said it.
Their day's not over. They're going to.
There's actually announcers.
And the defense better do something.
I don't know if you can hear it, but there's announcers. Yeah, if you want to get the headset, go for it. Yeah, if you want to use it, go for it. Or put it on your ears. I don't care.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in
Just like a regular game.
What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 21 over Nevada. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
See what I'm saying?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got room at the 35. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Here's a heat. Escapes the sack. Gets away from one, finds room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Quickly to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's all right. Even if they score, it's fine.
You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up,
even if they score, it's fine.
Because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Man, it's really hard to control the running
game
if you don't control the line of scrimmage.
We love football in this house.
Doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came in this game.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's an example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush.
5 sacks today. 5. Jeez.
The Seminoles will
I'm surprised their quarterback came in a coma.
Not going to get a chance to
yeah, you better kick it out of bounds.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space.
Run!
That's
Run!
the 30.
Run!
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating.
200 yards rushing.
Keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Sperry. With the catch, it's Blackwell.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Here comes the
Ooh, I got him that time.
Got him wrapped up at the 28.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day.
I got him that time.
Day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disrupted. They've been all over the field.
Yeah, that's the guy I was controlling that got the quarterback that time.
A huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this.
All right, time to wear that clock out.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got enough for the first down. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
The Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming in the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Louisiana Monroe for week 2. Let's look at the top 25. We are, looks to be in the 7th place. Conference standings. Texas, Georgia, LSU, Alabama. Heisman watch. Ryan Williams. There he is. Let's look at the team schedule. Louisiana Monroe. So we got Louisiana Monroe at home. Wisconsin at home, then it's a bye week. Georgia, Vandy, Missouri, Tennessee, South Carolina, another bye week. LSU, Oklahoma. Midwest, Auburn, bye week. Okay. All right. Be right back. Question: you want to do? You want to end it now, or you want to do another? You want to end it now, or you want to do another one?
Don't matter. We can end it now. Or you can do another one. I don't give two crap.
Well, I did say I would just play one game and end it. So I guess that's the stream for today. I might do another one here in a little while. I don't know yet. I might do a second one, but either way, we appreciate y'all coming in. And be sure to hit that like button. If you haven't, hit that sub button while you're at it. And make sure you hit notification because we got more football coming up. If it's not today, it'll be tomorrow. See y'all then.